Tonight on the 10, plenty of people are billion-dollar dreaming.
The idea of being able to escape to your own little world and just detach from it all.
Two of the biggest jackpots in U.S. lottery history are now up for grabs.
I would take my dad out of the nursing home he's currently in and get him 24-hour help at home. And I'd also hide for a little while and probably go somewhere warm.
Tonight's Mega Millions jackpot worth a whopping $750 million, the second largest payout in the game's history. So is there a way to increase your odds? And what happens if you win? We break it all down tonight on the 10. Henry, get me another drink. And Henry, while you're at it, get my car. I'm getting a little hungry, a little famished here. Oh my God, life was so much easier in New England before I won the lottery. Oh. Whoa. Hey, what happened to Cabo? I was in Cabo. What's this? Oh God, I'm still at work. Oh, I thought this was all over with. So, let me get this straight then. I did not win the lottery. I didn't leave my life and I didn't move to Cabo. I don't have a guy named Henry. But what if I did want to win the lottery? How could I do it? That is our starting point. There are two big jackpots up for grabs this weekend, one tonight, one tomorrow. Tonight is Mega Millions. They're drawing $750 million. It's a lot of money. Tomorrow, Powerball, they're drawing, currently at $640 million. This is just the second time both have more than $600 million at the same time. It's bringing out a lot of new players as well. You've never played before? Here's how to do it. For the Mega Millions, it's a $2 game. Players have to pick 5 numbers, 1 to 70. Those are the white balls there. And then another number from 1 to 25. That's the yellow ball. You could make it easy and just do a quick pick option, but the goal here is to match all 5 numbers, all the white ones, and then the yellow ball. There are a few ways to win smaller prizes too, but to win the jackpot, what we all really want, you have to match all 5 white balls and then the yellow one. Same thing goes for Powerball, so same game really for both. That's how you play. And if you still want to get in the game, you still have time. A lot of people already have their tickets. John Maroney spoke with some of them in Norwood, Massachusetts.
That's the winner right there.
The numbers are impressive. Combined, this weekend's lotteries total more than $1 billion. That's $1 billion with a capital B.
The idea of being able to escape to your own little world and just detach from it all, that's my idea of heaven right now.
Tonight's Mega Millions jackpot is expected to hit $750 million. Saturday's Powerball is expected to reach $640 million. This is only the second time both national lotteries have topped the $600 million mark at the same time. Sam Caffel has been selling lottery tickets at his Norwood gas station for decades.
Record numbers, yes. Lately it's been really up. Probably I would say I'm up over 200%.
It's been 2 years since either of these jackpots reached these kinds of jaw-dropping numbers, prompting a lot of people to make a lot of lists about what they'll do if they win.
I would take my dad out of the nursing home he's currently in and get him 24-hour help at home. And I'd also hide for a little while and probably go somewhere warm.
The timing of the jackpots is perfect, of course, given the pandemic, the chaos in Washington, the economy, and the prospects of a long New England winter.
Oh, definitely. It would. It would help a whole lot.
The odds of winning are very low. Winning them both, forget it. But it is always nice to dream, something we've all been doing for the last year or so. In Norwood, John Maroney.
I didn't even think of that, winning both. Can you imagine winning both? As John mentioned, your chances of winning one jackpot, not the best. If you're trying to choose whether to play Powerball or Mega Millions based on your odds, you're going to go with Powerball. Those have the better odds. Your odds of winning tomorrow night's Powerball jackpot are 1 in 292 million. The odds of winning tonight's Mega Millions, a little tougher there, 1 in 302 million. Our question, is it even worth playing?
You know, the probability of an individual actually winning the grand prize is, of course, very, very low. We're talking about numbers that are in the order of what's called 10 to the negative 9. So if you imagine 10 one with 8 zeros in front of it, that's the probability of one person winning.
So he's a math professor. He knows math. He gets numbers. He understands how all of this works. Is he playing? No.
I think, I do know that the odds of me winning would be so very low that I don't feel it's worth my while to go out and get a ticket.
So the good news, it's easier to win a smaller prize of $1 million. For that, you just have to match 5 numbers on your Mega Millions ticket. Just don't worry about the yellow one. That one doesn't count. The odds of that are 1 in $12 million. Let's be real. We all want to increase our chances of winning. I think it's safe to say we all want to be a little stress-free when it comes to money. How can you increase your odds? So just think about it here. 2 tickets gives you twice the chance, though your odds are very small. Buying 100 million tickets would give you 100 million chances, but you could still lose there and lose $200 million in the process because the tickets are $2 each. If you buy every combination possible, it may guarantee a win, but not a big payout.
Well, the odds of winning each of these games are approximately 1 in 300 million. So you're talking about purchasing $600 million worth of tickets right there if you're trying to cover every combination. So, if you're sharing it with one other winner or something like that, you're going to take a big loss.
And if you have that much money, should you really be playing the lottery anyway? How many tickets would you actually have to buy to actually increase your chances? 2? 50? 100? What's reasonable here?
We're to buy, say, 100,000 tickets. Now we're starting to talk about probabilities that are a little bit more reasonable of actually winning. But obviously 100,000 tickets, that's $100,000 in and of itself.
Professor Soda, I said reasonable. Reasonable, the key word. That's not reasonable. Let's look at more realistic options. You could go in with friends or an office pool.
If you do pool and then play with friends or coworkers or so, then if you have more tickets, then collectively you do have a greater chance of winning, and you just split up your prize. So if you're okay with not taking home the full 750 million, whatever it is, and okay with a fraction of that, then yes, you can do that.
A lot of people think your chances go up if you play at off times, like when the jackpot is lower, but that's not true. Remember, you're not actually playing against other people. It's all about your ticket hitting the right numbers. It's you versus the numbers. If the jackpot is lower, you do have less of a chance of splitting it with some randos, but many hardcore lotto players actually avoid big popular games like Mega Millions and Powerball drawings. They go after the unpopular games with low jackpots during the least popular time of the year. So let's talk about what happened in 2017. Mavis Wanzik from Chicopee, Massachusetts, she played the Powerball and won $758 million before taxes. You guys remember this story? Remember? The lottery said the winner was in Watertown, so we all rushed to Watertown to get there. Then they said, oops, we meant Chicopee. Chicopee, not Watertown. So we all went to Chicopee. Mavis worked at Mercy Medical Center for 32 years. She bought only 5 tickets on her way home from work and won.
What I want to do is I just want to sit back and relax. And I had a pipe dream, and my pipe dream has finally come true. I wanted to retire in 12, and it came early.
The largest Mega Millions jackpot ever was $1.5 billion. $1.5 billion. That was in 2018. Somebody from South Carolina got the whole thing. They did a, spur the moment quick pick, won it all. They stayed anonymous and took home the lump sum of $877 million before taxes. Mavis and the winner from South Carolina did not have to split that with anybody else. Can you imagine? It's rare, but it can happen. If you do not like to share, and who would want to share that, here's how you can improve your odds. Pick high numbers, high numbers. High numbers makes it less likely to split a win. The theories go, people tend to pick numbers between 1 and 31 based on important dates in their lives, for example, birthdays, anniversaries, things like that. So if you pick only those dates, you're lowering yourself to less than half of the numbers available, 1 through 31. That could lend you to, splitting the pot with other people. We don't want that. If you spread the numbers out across the whole track, you're likely going to be the only winner, or maybe just split it with 1 or 2 people. I like the sound of that. The numbers you pick matter, but how you pick them does not. Well, not really. Whether you use Quick Pick or pick your own numbers, your odds remain the same. But there's a heated debate between lotto players about which one is best. The thing about lucky numbers is they're your numbers, you own them, and you're always going to remember them because you don't want to miss your chance of winning. They're your numbers. Consistency is key here. But to be fair, Quick Pick tickets make up the vast majority of lottery players.
So in general, there are more Quick Pick tickets sold nationally, so you will see more Quick Pick winners in the jackpots, but there has been a mix. As I said, our Powerball winner back in 2017 selected their own numbers using a collection of birth dates and family anniversary dates and things like that.
So let's just dream here for a second. Let's say you win. Congratulations. Before you can collect your money, you have to make one important decision. Should you collect all the money at once or over a long period of time? The first option, lump sum. That's when the winner receives all of the lottery winnings at once. Taxes, all that stuff too, taxes happen. If you won tonight's Mega Millions, cash payout, around $550 million. The Powerball cash option right now currently at $479 million. The second option you can go with is called annuity, every year. That's when you're paid out over the course of 29 years, but be warned, no matter which one you choose, a lot of money equals a lot of taxes. But keyword thing there was a lot of money. Let's talk about how much money this actually is. It's kind of hard to fathom, right? So if you were to stack $100 bills, the Powerball would be taller than the One World Trade Center in New York City at 1,776 feet. Look at that. Then this shows what $500 million looks like. The Powerball is up to $640 million, so it would even go higher than that. And then you also have the Mega Millions. Stack all of those hundreds up. That would reach the height of, listen to this, 2,717 feet. That's as tall as the Burj Khalifa in Dubai, the world's tallest building. A lot of money. Talking about a lot of money. This is all very exciting. I'm excited. But here's the thing, too. It can also be very addicting. Not good. Experts say to make sure you play responsibly and only play what you can afford to lose, because let's be real, the odds that you're going to win, not there. With that said, we can all use some good news and a little hope right now with everything going on, as John mentioned. So if you have $2 to spare and want to just dream about Cabo, some guy named Henry giving you food and drinks, consider that the cost of entertainment.